I do also have a pretty strong belief that if you don't have at least one proprietary channel, you're not going to grow fast. So at every company, my first, once I clear the prerequisites that we talked about, I want to know what my first proprietary channel is.
Tell us a little about this. Like at Divvy, what was your proprietary channel?
So the one we came up with after much testing and iterating, by the way, this is like turning the lights off, trying to find a needle in the haystack. So you tell these stories and everyone thinks it's like, oh, that was easy. No, we failed like 2,000 times. But the one that ended up working was, this is before all of this was commonplace. I called up some newsletter companies that were just starting at the time. I don't know if you remember Owler, The Hustle, Morning Brew. Okay, I don't know if people still read those, but they were just starting. They hadn't monetized either. I remember calling one of them and I was like, "Hey, can I give you $1,000 and can I like write this little blurb that feels like a business update, but really it's an ad? And can I just like try it?" And they're like, $1,000, sure. And I thought I was doing 20 tests, by the way. That was one of 20 tests because I'm frantically trying to figure out a channel that's going to work. And so I thought so little of it. The first one actually hit on a Sunday morning. And I remember my demo alerts just going off Sunday morning. I'm like, what is happening? And it was one of these newsletters. We got 500 inbound demo requests. And I'm like, okay, I'm smart enough to, so then I called the next 1,000 things that looked like that. And that was a proprietary channel for us for years. And then everyone starts to do it and you got to go find the next one. But that's a good example of it.
And you're thinking there is that if you're just running meta ads or whatever, you're never
good luck outspending.
Yeah, you're
good luck
outspending
outspending the incumbent.
Right.
Good luck being better at it. Like there's no alpha in a non-proprietary channel. You will get the same results as everybody else, so you will not grow faster than anybody else.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. So what at Redo, what has it been?
It's even quirkier, really. Because again, tried a bunch of stuff, and the one that worked was in territory field motion drop bys with like, we spend.
Wait, say that again. In territory.
In territory. So you're going to Arizona, okay? And you're going to go do drop bys. We drop by warehouses. And you go drop off cookies at warehouses. And again, I've never known a tech company that this was like their channel, but this was Redo's first proprietary channel. I think we spend something like $600,000 a year with Crumble. It's wild. I text him every once in a while, like, we have to be the highest, right? And if someone's higher, I don't want to meet them. But that was our first proprietary channel at Redo. You always have to have one.
So you're going to the warehouses, you're giving cookies, and then they're introducing you to their brands? Is that what's happening? Or these are warehouses for a whole brand? Okay.
Yeah, these are warehouses. These are the people, and we're like, hey, tell us how you're fulfilling. Tell us how you're processing returns. We just start the conversation there. That was our first one. Then you get others, right? You can't stop because as soon as you find one that works, it has a shelf life. Nobody knows how long. It might be 12 minutes. It might be 12 years. But you better go work on finding the next one, or you're gonna wish you had.